Okay, everybody, welcome back. We are in the new house. This is my office, and I'm excited to tell you that we have good news and we have a little bit of bad news. The good news is that we've reached the point in the renovation where all of our problems are middle-class problems. Thank goodness we can handle those. We've got more appliances in than we had the last time that we talked. We did have a little bit of trouble with the microwave installation, but we're getting there. It's a little tilted, but we're getting there. We managed to install some lights over our rear entries off the back, and they look really good. They really class those rear entries up, if you know what I'm saying, so we're pleased about that. And we found a contractor who's willing to come in and work on a project-by-project basis to finish off some of the things that our previous contractor was forced by us to leave behind. So win, win, and win. But now comes the bad news. We have reached a point in the renovation where we have to square off against maybe one of the most pernicious foes that a middle-class renovator can square up against. We have to choose a new paint color. So here's how we got here. In order to speed the renovation along, which is funny now, but I swear it made sense at the time, we chose one color for all of the interior walls throughout the entire house. That color is called Alabaster by Sherwin Williams. And I have to tell you, it is really, really lovely upstairs in the bedrooms and even in the stairway leading up to those bedrooms. It looks white, it looks crisp, it looks really, really clean and really, really nice. And that cleanliness is important to us because this house was kind of gross and we want to feel very clean in our home. So that's why we chose that color, and it worked. But look, I gotta tell you, at about 5:30 this morning, I got up, I crossed the driveway, I was ready to paint the walls of this office. But as soon as my roller hit the wall, I was like, ooh, this is not gonna work. This is giving brown. This is giving taupe. And look, a lot of people like taupe. Taupe works for a lot of people. Alabaster typically works in just about every environment. But here's the thing, me with my lovely skin, we share, me and these walls, we share taupe undertones, let's say. Whatever colors kind of make up taupe in the wall also kind of make up taupe in the skin. And I am not trying to blend into the walls of my office. Not to surprise you, but I'm pretty sure that most people who start vlogs do not do that to blend in. Okay, you hear what I'm saying? So the taupe does not work for me. The taupe has to go. So what happened? What happened? Why does Alabaster, which looks so good for us upstairs in the bedroom, really not work for us down here? And I think it comes down to the floor color. Upstairs we have the original hardwood floors that kind of came with the house, and they've got kind of a reddish stain to them. They're significantly darker than what we've got going on down here. So upstairs, darker floors, reddish cast to them that must work really well with that alabaster. Down here, we have frappe oak pergo floors, and they almost have a yellow in them. I think that yellow is interacting with the warm undertones of the alabaster. It's just like really bringing it out, and I needed to go back in. So we can't do that. It was either gonna have to be the floors or it's gonna have to be the paint color, and the floors have won out because I love the floors and I can change the paint color pretty easily. YouTube video about a paint color and been like, oh, I don't know if people are even gonna be able to see the difference. But here is that original Alabaster color that we bought. And here is that just regular white color. And I think these two dots look very similar. We're gonna pop these cans open. Oh, this one's already loose. Yay. Ooh. And hopefully you can see that's definitely got a tint to it. And let's get this one. I don't like to get paint on my fingers, so I'm trying to be delicate. Okay, and you can definitely see in this natural light how much closer to just a pure regular old white color this is compared to this one with a bit of a yellow tint that I was talking about. So let's try to get this one on the walls and see if it will cover up this one and what that difference looks like. Okay, so now we've reached the point where either this can of paint changes my outlook on this entire renovation, or I find myself horrendously embarrassed on the internet. So here we go. And do we need to make sure that everybody knows how to open a can of paint? Is that where we are? Just in case, you go to Home Depot or wherever, you get the can, it comes with this piece that works as a key at the top of the paint bucket, okay? So you take it, okay, good thing I worked out today. You take this skinny part on top, and you stick it here. Just flip it upside down and stick it in between these two bad boys here. And then you twist, and it comes right off. Ooh, see, look at me making a mess. Twist, and it comes off. Let me set this down. And then you just flip it over and put the fat part down on the part that you just twisted off. And then there you go. You can pour it right into this thing. Well, let's get some paint on this roller. And it's kind of a moment of truth situation. Like, is it going to look exactly the same, or is it going to be a stark difference, or is it going to be like such a minor difference that I feel like I wasted $50 in getting new paint? Okay, we have painted this little bit of the wall. What we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it here for like 15-20 minutes, because you really don't know what color the paint is gonna be until it dries. So we want this to dry and be a lighter color than the color that is currently on the wall. But what I will say is that I told you before that from the second my roller hit the wall with the Alabaster color, like I could tell it was not gonna work. I do not have that same reaction with this color right now. So I feel like we're gonna be okay. Fingers crossed. Okay, according to the YouTube video that I've been watching, it has been about 26 minutes. As you should be able to see, fingers crossed, this white paint presents as much cooler, with far fewer yellow undertones than the Alabaster. So I am pleased at the change, but I'm not really gonna know if this is what I want the entire office to be like, to look like, until I do the whole room. Because just because I don't want Alabaster doesn't mean that this color is going to be the end-all perfect color for this office and the rest of the house. So I'm gonna move forward, paint a little bit more, and then we'll bring you back after it's done. Okay, and now just like that, through the magic of editing, I've gotten 2 coats of this white paint on, and I'm so much happier. And you can, I think, distinctly see that taupe color over there, and why I had such a viscerally negative reaction to it. But what I have not done is actually roll back this paper to see how the new white, BC0151 or whatever, actually works with the floor. So let's do that, let's take a look. Okay, yeah, my first impressions are overwhelmingly positive. This is definitely the vibe that I wanted. Like, these floors have so much yellow in them that you can really see how they were reacting with the alabaster in a way that I do not like. This white color is what's up. Thank you so much for sticking with me on this middle class journey. Ain't no problems like middle class problems. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.